For joining us. Today, we have a presentation from Melissa Jenkins, who is our Director of Undergraduate Academic Advising. We're going to hear again about some of those important tips and pieces of information to make sure that we can really maximize your academic resources and make the most of your time here at Bentley. We know that this is all incredibly new, but we are going to make sure that we have the staff here to help prepare you to really thrive during this first semester and beyond. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Melissa Jenkins.
Great. Thank you, BL. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you today and have an opportunity to talk with you. I know you've been getting a lot of information, and I hope that this only helps you better understand and not complicate things more. I really wish we could have met in person, but your schedule is quite full. And in working with BL, we thought it would be best that we do this via Zoom while you're with your small OL groups. So unfortunately, this is the way we're doing it, but I am really happy to have this opportunity. As BL said, my name is Melissa Jenkins. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Academic Advising. I'm starting my 16th year at Bentley, and this is my favorite time of year. I just absolutely love welcoming our students to campus. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to go over some of the things that we gave you over the summer. So we're going to review and summarize information that you may have already heard, but I want to reiterate. I'll provide you with additional information for the upcoming year. I'm going to recap what you needed to do and how we supported you over the summer, just as a refresher, so you can better understand where you go from here. I'm going to talk about what you can expect moving forward and how you can best adjust to your new environment and the expectations that Bentley will be placing on you. To help you focus on this presentation, I am going to turn off my camera for most of this presentation, but I will turn it back on towards the end. All right, so you completed your online orientation in June. You were given general academic information. You were asked to complete your math selection survey, and you were also asked to do your writing placement essay. July focused on more detailed academic information and preparation for your registration day. You were introduced to the new student advising and registration site, which contained information about first semester curriculum and the registration process in the form of videos, checklists, timelines, PDF resources, and other links. We ask that you use the whole month of July reviewing these materials and logging in and reviewing how to use the registration technology, that's Schedule Planner and Workday. We invited you to drop in sessions via Zoom the week before new student registration, and we provided you with registration assistance on the day of registration by connecting again via Zoom. This is the same type of support you can expect for every registration period moving forward. We'll be directing you to resources, and you'll have multiple opportunities to connect with advising as you prepare for registration. However, it is your responsibility to use those resources, and it's your responsibility to engage in advising resources in a timely manner. We're going to talk about those resources as we move forward. In August, your work was done for the most part, but our work continued. Our advisors work to ensure that you are best prepared for your first semester at Bentley. The advising team personally reviewed every single schedule to make sure you were registered for a full academic caseload, that you had appropriate classes on your schedule, and that your schedule met the guidelines necessary or suggested to optimize your success in your first semester. If a student had an incomplete schedule, incorrect classes, or if a schedule was not exactly appropriate, advisors amended that schedule on behalf of the student. Students were notified of any changes that were made along with rationale via email. We also emailed students who did not follow our registration suggestions with a warning to revisit their schedule in the fall and consider specific changes. Those schedules were not changed on your behalf. If your schedule met all guidelines and suggestions, we did not email you. So that's what happened in August while we were working diligently. So now what? I will discuss our advising model at Bentley and some of the academic support services available to you. I will do a quick academic review that focuses on your first semester and year. I will provide you with information on how you can get registration assistance for your fall classes today. Undergraduate academic advising is in academic services, which is located in the Jennison Building, room 336. The office is open weekdays from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. during the academic year. The other teams in this office who can provide you with support during your time at Bentley. They are our peer advising staff. They cover drop-in hours, weekdays in Jennison 336. And I'm going to provide more details about how you can attend drop-in hours later on. The Academic Support Services team is also located in Jennison 336. They offer organizational coaching and tutoring for specific courses they offer organizational coaching and tutoring. The tutoring is for specific courses that students are having trouble mastering the material. The organizational coaching is for those students who need additional assistance in trying to adjust to the pace at which learning is expected at Bentley. You can also find disability services. They provide equal educational opportunities for students with diagnosed disabilities through approved academic accommodations. If you had academic accommodations in high school and want to see if they can continue, you need to connect with this office for a full review of your needs. Graduate academic advising is also in academic services. They will be helpful starting late sophomore year or early in the junior year if you're interested in or enrolled in one of the advanced standing programs, or if you're looking to continue your education at the graduate school here at Bentley. Our convenient location allows us to support students who have questions but do not know where to go. Just stop by and ask our front desk. We're always willing to help. You have a specific assigned professional advisor who you will work with during your 4 years. If you have not already gotten your welcome email from them, you will by the end of the day. While advisors are invested in your success, there are additional ways, and in some cases, faster ways, to get information you need throughout the first year. As I said before, our drop-in hours are going to be a great option for you the first semester. Our highly trained upper-class students cover drop-ins, which can be used to discuss adding, swapping, or dropping classes, discuss a little bit about academic support options, such as our learning centers or how to engage with a professor during office hours, as well as getting assistance with technology like DegreeWorks, Workday, or Brightspace. Peer advisors have undergone extensive training and are students who are having similar experiences as you, which makes them a great resource. During peak times, like the start of the semester or during registration periods, professional advisors will assist with drop-ins because the traffic in our office does increase. You can meet with your academic advisor by scheduling a 30-minute appointment via the online appointment system in Workday. Students should make appointments if they want to discuss long-range academic plans, gathering information about different majors or minors, preparing for a semester or year-long study abroad option, if they're experiencing academic difficulty or having personal issues. Advisors can refer students to other offices or support services to assist them during these challenging times. We suggest that first-year students do not schedule an appointment with an advisor before the first week of October. You need time to settle in and adjust to your academics. As a first-year student, you will build a strong connection with your peer leader from your Falcon Discovery seminar class. They too have been trained by our office and will be a timely resource for you since you see them every week. We also created a site like the one you used for new student registration called the 2023-2024 Academic Advising Resource for First-Year Students. This site will be introduced during your FDS class, week 2, when you're talking about resources. The site contains information and resources to help you better understand the required curriculum, how to find and read your DegreeWorks audit, options for majors and minors, how to navigate academic support. You should visit this site throughout the year as we constantly are adding new information in a timely manner. Your professors will also be a great resource for you. In addition to teaching and sharing their expertise in the classroom, they can provide excellent information about majors, minors, graduate schools, and careers within their discipline. This table reflects the standard or typical curriculum for students who are not bringing in any advanced standing credit for the first year courses. If you are bringing in AP, IB, or transfer credit, this plan could be slightly different. The first column represents the courses and requirements that must be completed in the first semester. The registrar's office enrolled students in either CS 100 or a math elective based on the results of the math selection survey you took. Those who brought in credit for math were placed into CS 100. The first EMS course must be completed by the end of the first semester. Those who brought in credit for EMS 101 could have enrolled in EMS 104 if possible, or should have enrolled in a second Business Dynamics course or Context and Perspectives course. All of you will complete EMS 104 by the end of the first year. The registrar's office also enrolled every student in one of 3 Business Dynamics courses that are appropriate for the first semester. Those 3 options are Economics, EC 111, Law, Law 100, or the Management course, MG 116. Students will take all 6 Business Dynamics courses over the course of the first 2 years at Bentley. If you came in with credit for EC 111, you were put into one of the other Business Dynamics options. Lastly, everyone should have one course that meets their Context and Perspectives requirements. Let's take a closer look at the Context and Perspectives requirements, as I know this can be a confusing part of your requirements. Everyone has 6 Context and Perspective requirements to complete. Students must complete one course from each of the 6 different themes. All 6 themes have large groups of courses that will fulfill that specific theme, and the courses are from different arts and science departments, such as history, philosophy, English and media studies, sociology, math, psychology, and many, many more. There are no business courses in these requirements. You can see each of the 6 themes listed on this slide. It is important to know that you cannot take more than 2 courses from the same department to meet any one of these themes. So in this section of your DegreeWorks audit, for example, you can only have 2 history courses or 2 math courses. You can take more of those types of courses, but the 3rd, 4th, or 5th course from that same department will fulfill another elective and not an additional Context and Perspectives. This is a little confusing, and we will keep revisiting it throughout the year. It is also important to know that psychology courses at Bentley fall under the Natural and Applied Sciences department. Therefore, you can only take a total of 2 courses that are either psychology, PSY, or Natural and Applied Sciences, NAS. Simply put, psychology and science courses are from the same department. I want to share a few time-sensitive reminders with you. It was important for you to have official scores for AP, IB, as well as official transcripts for transfer credit sent to Bentley earlier this summer. All incoming credit that arrived to admissions by July 15th or so was processed and referred to when the registrar's office enrolled you in your courses. If you anticipate getting credit for AP, IB, or transfer credit, and you do not see it officially posted in Workday or on your DegreeWorks audit, then you should safely assume that Bentley has not received it. You will need to request the official documents as soon as possible. It is important that you check your course schedule to see if you are enrolled in a class that you believe is going to be met with incoming credit that's not currently posted. This is your responsibility. We do not know that you're getting credit if it's not at Bentley's admission office and posted to your technology. Bentley allows students to add or swap classes on their schedule until the end of the day on Monday, September 11th. This is called the add swap period. This gives you time to attend classes 2 times before determining if it's an appropriate class for you. It also gives you a chance to work on getting that AP credit, IB, or transfer credit into Bentley that you should have gotten in earlier this semester. The last day to drop classes is Monday, September 18th. After that date, you can withdraw from a course and a W will appear on your transcript. 1 or 2 Ws are typically not an issue, but it could be problematic for some graduate programs or employers. The last day to withdraw from a course is November 10th. Again, we will give you these reminders on due dates as we get closer to them. We suggest that first-year students connect with our office before they make any changes to their schedule. The best place to discuss add, swap, drop, and withdrawals is at drop-in advising during the semester or at registration assistance, which is happening today. Whoops. So today we're going to be working with you in the trading room from 2:45 to 4 o'clock. This is basically a large drop-in session that we're calling registration assistance. If you have questions or concerns about your fall classes, if you need clarification about your current schedule, if you're concerned about your math selection or where you were placed for your English course, if you have questions about advanced standing credit or your athletic schedule or your honors requirements, this is where you can go today to get help. So what comes next? Well, what comes next is the start of creating the latest version of yourself through your college experience. We heard many speakers at Convocation talk about this. My advice, the best thing you can do as you embark on this new journey is to understand what is expected of you at Bentley. These are the 6 areas of adjustment. These 6 areas of adjustment is what you will experience and need to manage in the next few years. These expectations are a natural part of the college experience, and it will require you to move out of your comfort zone. Yes, we heard a lot about that yesterday as well. Moving out of your comfort zone is going to mean different things to different people and is never right or wrong. For some, it may mean speaking up in class more than you usually do, using the learning centers when you didn't need them in high school, going to professor office hours when you're used to just chatting with your high school teacher in the classroom after class, going to your peer leader or academic advisor to express how you're feeling about your academics or your adjustment at Bentley. The more you choose to move out of your comfort zone, the easier these conversations will be this semester and throughout your life. Moving out of your comfort zone is not a college thing. It's something you will need to do throughout your entire life. I'm sure there have been many conversations or presentations you've already attended that discuss cultural, emotional, and social adjustments you can expect, as well as resources to help you cope and manage. I want to focus on the academic and intellectual adjustments you can anticipate as a college student. That said, all 6 areas of adjustment are interconnected. and it is common for them to impact each other. If you are having a challenging time meeting social or financial expectations, it will impact your academics. The Bentley community is here to ensure that you are supported in all areas, but a vital component of adjusting is your participation. You need to connect with someone, anyone, when you need support. You all got into Bentley because you have great study habits and time management skills, which provided you with a successful high school experience. You will need to continue to develop those skills in new ways to manage the expected workload at Bentley. You're going to notice an increase in the amount of reading, the pace at which assignments are due. In some cases, you're expected to do assignments that may never be collected or graded, but will help you sharpen your skills in preparation for exams or presentations. You'll be expected to produce longer and more complex papers, projects, presentations, and to take midterms and final exams that cover more information than you're used to. You need to continually develop these habits of how you study, how you manage your time, so that you can successfully tackle these changes. You'll be expected to take initiative in building relationships with your professors. Unlike high school, professors will not announce upcoming due dates or exam dates. You're expected to follow the timeline set in the syllabus. They will not reach out to you if you miss a class or an assignment. It's your responsibility to get the information you missed, turn your assignments in on time, and proactively communicate with professors. It is fine if you are unsure of what you want to major in, and being undecided is actually a good place to be in. I would caution those of you who think you know exactly what you want to major in, as it is quite possible you could change your mind. Your academic and extracurricular experiences at Bentley will undoubtedly impact your intellectual growth, which will allow you to make good and informed decisions. And that may mean changing your intended major for something you never anticipated. Another significant impact in your intellectual growth is your willingness to be uncomfortable and take calculated academic risks. Again, something we heard at convocation yesterday. Bentley is your social playground, your educational laboratory, a place where you can try new things and explore options. If you take a risk and it doesn't work out, you will know that now and can pivot and move on to something else. If you take a risk and need support to see it through, there are people and offices here to help you when you need it. If you take a risk and it works out, you may have found a class, a major, or a future occupation that you enjoy and can be successful doing. As you head into your first semester, I want to provide you with some practical tips and reiterate important suggestions that we've already discussed. Number one, read your email. You get a lot, but most are important. Use a calendar, whether it's an agenda notebook or an Outlook calendar, just do it from day one. You will find that many people rely on the Outlook calendar at Bentley's campus. Faculty, staff, students, student orgs get into the habit of using a calendar. Read, study, and know the course syllabus. Knowing what the grading breakdown is for each class is important. Knowing when all assignments are due, not just the large projects or exams. And this is also someplace where you can find your professor office hours and where you can find your professor, where their office is. Be prepared for any meetings or appointments you have on campus, including professor office hours. Be on time, have questions prepared, take notes, follow up via email if you have additional questions or just to say thank you. Use the first semester to explore all opportunities and options available to you. That's both academic and extracurricular. And please use your resources. There are so many resources on campus, and getting help is expected and normal in college. If you are struggling in any way and do not know where to go, Meet with any professional you have a connection with or a trusted friend or family member to help you figure it out. Again, I want to reiterate, our office is centrally located in the Jennison building. So if you have a question and you have no idea who could answer that for you, just come into our office, talk to the front staff. They can help you, or they will get one of us who can. After spending the first semester getting adjusted and acclimated, you will use the second semester and beyond to continue exploring the most important options available to you. This will become evident as you prioritize your goals, what you want to accomplish before you graduate. You will start to develop a long-range academic plans for your top options so you can clearly see what needs to get done to get you from point A to point B. From there, you will start to make informed decision. What is possible? What's worth the risk? What can I do without? What can I not do without? After decisions are made, you will develop your specific action plan to make those goals a reality. This process takes about 3 semesters. So, if you start intentionally exploring in your second semester and follow the steps I just discussed, you will have a fully developed action plan by the start of your junior year. I thought I would end with this interesting quote and remind you that college is about growth, both intellectual and personal growth. The experiences you have in the next year will impact you in positive ways if you keep an open mind. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Don't judge yourself and be open to change. Today, you may think you're majoring in finance or marketing, but after a semester or two of taking classes you never thought about taking, or actually never wanted to take, you may realize that you enjoy, understand, and are more enthusiastic about majoring in something like international affairs. This is not failure. You are not letting your family or yourself down. This doesn't mean you are not smart enough or talented enough or that you picked the wrong school. This simply means you are growing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time. Thank you, BL, for inviting me in to talk to everyone.
Yes, thank you so much, Melissa. I truly, truly appreciate you taking some time to share with our new students today. I feel like this are such important tips and helpful reminders as our new students start their journey here at Bentley. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I want to invite all of our new students who are currently with their orientation leaders following this session. You'll be able to, as Melissa said, participate in some of those scheduled follow-up conversations if that is needed, and your orientation leaders can help direct you to the trading room. That will start at 2:30 and that goes until 4 p.m. And in addition to that, we also have a wonderful academic resource fair that's taking place. So this is going to be an opportunity for you to see some of those labs that Melissa mentioned, go to the Writing Center, connect with the staff from our career development team, go explore the library and all that it has to offer. And then also, if you're interested in studying abroad, being able to start those conversations with the team now. Your orientation leaders will be able to show you on the orientation app. We have an academic resource handout, and that will let you know where all of these sessions are. And in part of that, if you want to have a little fun with this, we are doing a bit of a scavenger hunt competition. So if you're interested in participating in the scavenger hunt on the library quad, which is where we had that programming last night, you can go ahead and grab one of the scavenger hunt sheets and participate in the scavenger hunt with the opportunity to win a chance to participate in the football halftime experience tomorrow, which has some really cool prizes attached to it. So everyone should be going to the Academic Resource Fair, but if you would like to participate in the scavenger hunt, you are welcome to. And in addition to that, we have an ice cream social that President Crite will be hosting from 2:30 to 4. So you're welcome to jump in and grab some ice cream while you're heading around to all the academic buildings. And after that, we'll have some programming this evening with your orientation leader and FDS peer leader. And then we will close the night with some bingo with some pretty large scale prizes and some food trucks. So we got a great rest of the day ahead of us, and just want to say another thank you to Melissa. You'll be able to see her and her team at the training room and all around campus. So please make sure that you use them. They really, truly care about making sure that you can have a successful time here at Bentley. So thank you all so much, and look forward to seeing you up on the library quad.